Today, we're gonna be adding more power to the M5 Wagon. Wouldn't be a solid start to the morning if we didn't have a little bit of coffee. So far, the ownership of the M5 Wagon has been awesome, but I have noticed when other BMW drivers see it and they know what it is, everyone always races up behind me, sits in my mirrors, and tries to floor it by me. BMW owners are unique. That's all I have to say about that. But I will just say again, the hybrid mode and EV mode, I've actually grown to really like it. It's also fun to sneak up on everybody because no one can hear you coming. And before we get to the M5, I'm super stoked to announce that Hunt & Co just dropped the new Heritage Collection in 4 new colorways. Technically, it's 8 new colorways. This was the most popular t-shirt we did all of last year, and shout out to my boy Dylan because he designed the whole thing. We have these in 4 new colorways to match all various cars, so that's live on the site right now. And I've been showing this a lot on my Instagram, so if you follow it, you know what this is. This is the Street Hunter Super Candle. It is a literal 3D design model from our wide body kit, molded onto a Supra into a candle. I didn't do a lot of these, so I'm curious to see what your guys' feedback is gonna be on these. I think they're super rad, but it's a candle. How cool is that? And then we also just dropped our box crates. Now, if you don't know what these are, let me give you a quick little rundown. When I was in Japan a couple years ago, I ran into these and they were branded with Nismo, HKS, a bunch of different really cool brands. And it's a collapsible box crate. I've always loved them, so we finally made one. So you can use this to throw in tools, take it to the track, or put whatever you want in there. But what's really rad is that you can break it down and collapse it. Now, I have a few of these in the background of my garage, like up as art pieces, but you can use this for a bunch of different things. And they have little lock tabs. So all of these items just went live on thehuntandcompany.com. If you haven't already, click the link down below. Go check it out. Now, before we tune the M5, let's go do some baseline 0 to 60 times just to get an idea of how fast the car is. So the M5 makes something like mid 600 horsepower to the wheel. I'm gonna use some stolen footage from our friend over at Keys Motorsport because they dynoed a G90 M5, and here's what the numbers were.
For the horsepower to the wheels, we did 676 and 678, 721, and then 723. So based on that information, I'm gonna go do some 0 to 60 pulls, and we're gonna get a baseline of how fast this car is before we tune it today. We'll do one without launch control, one with launch control, just to get a good average.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
60.
3.96 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dude, it's got so much. 60.
Okay, I stopped it a millisecond after. I like saw the difference between your voice and when I stopped it. That pass was 4.23.
Okay, yeah, I think you were late on
I was a touch late. 3, 2, 1, go.
60.
4 on the dot.
Now we're gonna use launch control and see if it picks up any time.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
3.78.
Yeah, it was faster.
Yeah, for sure.
It was definitely faster.
Okay.
It's rated online at 3.5 seconds. That's probably like the best time they were able to get. So that's a good baseline, but we're getting 3.7 with launch control and a little bit lower than 4 without it. We have 21-inch front and rear, a little bit more rotational mass.
Two people in the car.
We have 2 people in the
different.
car. We have clubs in the car. So we're not really trying to set any records. We're just trying to get a little bit of a baseline to see if we can get any noticeable improvements. Now, obviously, if we had a draggy, it would definitely make this it would definitely make this better. But I'm trying to give you guys a little bit more than just like my reaction of being like, whoa, it's faster. How much have you been spending on gas lately? Because I feel every time I've been going to the gas station, every time the prices have been up. But what if rather than spending at the gas station, you felt like you were investing at the same time? Today we partnered with Gemini to showcase the Bitcoin Credit Card. It's the only Bitcoin rewards credit card. This card gives you 4% back on gas and transportation up to $300 a month in Bitcoin. The rewards don't stop there. You also get 3% back on dining, 2% back on groceries, and 1% back on everything else. The Gemini Credit Card is an easy way for you to get exposure to Bitcoin if you've never had any before. Just use a Gemini Credit Card as you normally would, and rather than earning rewards or miles or whatever, you're gonna be earning Bitcoin. Bitcoin rewards earned and held for 1 year on the Gemini Credit Card have appreciated 176% on average. You're investing as you spend, and personally, I'm a really big advocate of Bitcoin, so I love this. So to get signed up is super easy. Just go to gemini.com/TJ Hunt, and you'll be rewarded $200 in Bitcoin when you spend over $3,000 $1,000 in the first 90 days. You can also see if you're eligible with no impact to your credit score. So go to the link down below or go to gemini.com/TJ Hunt to start earning now. Thank you, Gemini, for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it. So today we're going to be installing this little box is from a company called Carbon, and it essentially is like a JB4 tune. In the past with our G80, and I guess it's really just the G80 market, when you want to tune these cars, you have to take the ECU out, which you guys have seen me do before, and you have to ship the ECU out, and you have to get the thing pretty much jailbroken, unlocked before you can modify the software. But with these cars, they're not locked from the factory, so you can actually just install this little box and you're able to tune it. We have a few different maps. We have a 91 map, a 93 map, and a 100 octane map. Now I'm gonna put this on screen because it claims that with 100 octane, we'll get close to 111 horsepower gain and about 100 or so foot-pound. Putting this into 900 horsepower to the crank, that's not to the wheel, and something around 800 to the wheel, which is 130 or whatever over factory. So it should be a pretty sizable gain. Now the install, there's not really too much instruction out there, but you essentially just connect the box, plug in some of these plugs to the fuel pump, probably to a map sensor, something like that. We'll go back out, load the map, put the fuel in, and we should be ready to rip. So let's install this together. So I put their Velcro on the back of the box, and it literally says to just place it on this strut bar right here. Pretty straightforward. To be honest, not the prettiest thing in the world, but it will do. It should clear the hood and clear anything in front of it. I'm tackling the passenger side. You literally just unplug the map sensor right here. Dylan's doing that side. Dylan noticed this. I didn't even really realize. We're essentially plugging into the map sensor and then it jumps to what we unplugged. So it's pretty much like a loop. As you explained, it's kind of like putting like a boost tee.
Teeing a vacuum line.
Yeah.
Like it's getting the vacuum reference, but it's getting the signal.
Yeah.
And then obviously like using the signal to modulate it.
So it's hard to show, but there's one on either side of the intercooler, one right down there and one on the other side. So we're just gonna plug it in, loop it, turn it on, pair it, and then I think we literally just choose like what map we want, and it's that simple. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we have it plugged in, and then we have plug itself into the female. So the male is in, the female is now jumped. Now I'm just gonna spend a second. We're gonna try to tee this up, make it look a little bit nice, hide the wiring. Like I said, not my favorite spot for the box, but it will do. A lot more harness on this side, but pretty straightforward. Crazy how this, I think I spent like $1,000 on it. To just do it in 30 seconds is pretty wild.
$1 per horsepower
is wild.
That's
New,
insane.
dude, I said this to someone recently. I don't think anyone out there, and tell me if you think different. BMW is kind of like owning the market right now, in my opinion. They're the one brand out there that really is like taking care of people who like fast cars or motorsport inspired cars. Like you have Ford doing a lot, you have Toyota doing a lot, Honda has their Type R, but BMW is like a step up where like it's that $60,000 to $80,000 range of where you get a little bit more performance out of what just like a BRZ or a GR Corolla or a Mustang, right, would do, or like a Toyota Supra, where they all carry like tailored to that market, which is great. But I love BMWs because you can get so much performance for just a little bit more money. Not a little bit, but like in that $60,000 to $80,000 used market range, there's nothing else that touches it, in my opinion.
I pretty much agree with you. For like, let's say sub 80 grand.
Sub 80 grand, how are you gonna beat the G80?
Yeah, like G80, what's the F10 M5?
Yeah.
These now.
But there's no other like car brand out there. I mean, unless I'm being silly and I can't think of anything, but like if you had 80 grand, there's really nothing else you're buying than a BMW.
No, like even up in there is gonna be like the A90 Supra, right?
But even those used market now are like 40s.
Like that.
Exactly. So it's like if you want that, like, I don't know. I really am a fan of BMW, and owning this car, I don't know, reignited. And I have my G82 still, but I just love that. You see it everywhere, everyone buys them, but there's just nothing that really beats that price per dollar of how much car you get.
I can agree with that. I think the value you get for what the car is, like, my brain always goes to like service and maintenance and all that, but like excluding that.
Excluding all that.
Excluding that, bang for buck, it's like top 3 for me.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the other two are. I'm with you.
Like you could buy a G80 or one of these, do downpipes and a basic tune like this, and unlock so much horsepower that you can't get in any other car.
Because otherwise you're in what, like GT350 range, 997 turbo range, like there's everything else that you're getting is a little older, or
that, or you step up
as
Porsche,
luxury.
which is another 30, 40 grand on top.
You're not getting it for.
It's like not this
the
range.
86 range.
Yeah. Anyways, just a little blurb. I really love BMW. They're a nightmare to work on, but they're such great cars.
Get yourself a friend, Jake Urban.
Yeah, get Jake
yourself
to
a
come
friend,
and help
dude.
you whenever you have BMW problems. Dylan's gonna tie that side up. I'll tie this side up. We'll get in the car, load the app, and try to get this all to work. Module and everything is plugged in, and now there is this OBD2 plugin. Now, in the instructions weren't great on this, so I hope everything works how it should. I'm assuming we have to plug this into the OBD2, which is super simple, and then we will load up our app. Where's the plug? Actually, I lied to you all. This is not an OBD2. This is just a cap for the module box. I thought it was an OBD2. So we'll key on the car, and I'm going to pair to the app that they have. Key on. All right, boys, we're loaded up, and it looks like it's just as easy as switching maps. And fine-tune warm-up timer, 2 minutes. Don't know what this means, but there is an option for 100 octane. You can't see it, but this is there's 91 tune, 93, 100 octane. I'm going to load the 100 octane tune just so we can see what max performance looks like out of this. Luckily for me, I have a bunch of Sunoco 100 octane, so I'm gonna throw that in the car. We're gonna load the tune up, and we're gonna go and drive it, and we're gonna see if it feels truly to be a 130, 140 horsepower faster. Time for some go fast juice. Someone pulls up, they're like, why are you putting 100 octane in your daily, bro? I'm like, don't worry about it, dude. She's stock. So I just filled up the car with 100 octane, but it wasn't an absolute full tank. It was like a 3/4 tank. So I'm not gonna set it to the 100 octane setting. I'm just gonna set it to the 93. We're gonna be sacrificing a little bit of horsepower, but I don't think we're gonna feel a 20 horsepower difference by doing the 100 octane setting. And I'd rather be safe than sorry and not grenade this engine. With this tune, it says that it increases throttle response. It makes it as aggressive as possible. It doesn't tell you how much boost it actually increased it by, but we should be at least sitting around 100 horsepower difference right now.
Okay.
That's what it
That
says.
should be extremely noticeable.
Should be pretty noticeable, right?
Yeah.
That's if I'm confident that I did everything on the tuning software correctly, and I'm pretty sure that I did.
Okay.
It's on the 93 setting. It says it's on.
We'll be able to know very quickly.
I hope so. Now we're spinning. Now we're spinning.
I heard that.
Now we're spinning, boy.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, oh yeah. 60.
3, 3. Woo! Wow. Wow, I felt that.
Whoa,
Whoa.
dude, that is sick.
That's fast, bro. That's fast. It has that like get up, float, and go,
yeah, and
you
now,
know?
And now we're spinning.
Yeah.
100, I mean, that's like almost a half. I mean, we were doing 4s today. With
Yeah.
launch control, we did 3.7. That was a 3.3, but that's
3.3.
almost a half second. We're gonna do
Keep in mind there's some human error,
There's
but
for sure human error.
but
for
it's
sure
pretty
human error,
close.
But, and dude, as a plug and play, just press a button and go, and this isn't even 100 octane.
yeah.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2,
Wait.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh
my God.
60.
3.06. 3.06. Damn near a second gained, bro.
Now keep in mind, we're on the 93 setting. I could pick the 100, but I don't want to gamble it until we're on a full 100.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
there's
fair.
arguably like a little more juice in the tank.
There is.
That's messed up, dude.
That's crazy. Okay, now just give us a hit.
All right. Oh, there's a little. Oh God.
I just got that.
Dude, you feel it in the wheel. It like doesn't pull, but in all-wheel drive, you can feel it
Torque
trying
steer.
to like a little bit of torque steer.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Dude, I got that in my tummy.
Did
there.
you really?
I got that in my tummy.
Wow.
I'll be
that's
honest.
Crazy. This thing is so fast.
I did get that in my
That's
stomach.
ridiculous. I'm gonna put you off right here. I'll do a little
Okay.
launch start.
Okay. Oh my God. The torque reduction in between shifts sounds so sick from the outside. It looks so fast. It like genuinely looks like this thing is moving. That's how you know a car's fucking fast. Dude, that thing moved. Oh my God, that's fast. All those intakes. Putting those brakes to use.
Watch this.
Damn!
like PTSD of you going, stop, stop, stop.
Oh no!
All right, boys, we just left the shop because your boy's playing a little bit of a celebratory hooky today. Sabrina got her 6-month post-op scan from her last surgery, and I'm gonna start crying on camera. I really don't wanna do that, but her scan results came back amazing, you guys, and she'll probably announce it. I don't wanna overshare her personal stuff, but we got really good results today from her scan, and her tumor size is looking really good, and we're on new medication, and man, I'm just so happy. So I'm, Nate and Danny asked me to play golf with them today. I was like, you know what, screw it, like, let's just celebrate. So I just pulled up. Oh, and speak of the conversation, Nate, show me the t-shirt you're wearing right now. Show me the back. I don't think Sabrina's told everyone yet, but she got her scan results back today.
They were good.
They were really good.
Oh, start crying again. They were super good.
Oh God, it's been such an emotional day, dude.
Yeah, for the first time ever.
That's so fucking... Didn't film as much as I wanted to, but just finished up 14 holes. Couldn't finish the 18 before the sun went down. But I'm driving the M5 on like these big open roads. How fast this car is at freeway speed and up is literally concerning. It is so crazy. It's crazy. New age BMW and modern cars should not go this fast. Should not go this fast. Every video, I love this car more and more, and I feel like a lot of you guys hate the car more and more with every video, but I'm telling you, man, this thing, so sick. This car is so awesome.
I just walked in the front door. We have a very important clip we need to film for you.
I kind of told them.
Oh, you told them already?
A little bit. But I didn't tell them too much. I said I didn't want to spoil it because in case Sabrina wants to talk about it, I want her to tell you guys.
What did you say?
I just said that we got.
I'm not dying anymore. Don't know what TJ told you guys, but had my last surgery in January, 6 months ago, and my doctor was able to get like 98% of it out, and the only part that
Is it 98%?
It was something like that, like a lot. The only part that he leaves is like a tiny little part. It's like 3 millimeters, I think, on like a vital artery in my brain that he doesn't want to touch because there could be problems if anything went wrong, if you get what I'm saying. So he doesn't touch that. He left that, and then I started on this new immunotherapy, which, like, if you know, you know, but immunotherapies are like the new way in cancer treatment because it uses like you're boosting your own immune system to fight off the cancer instead of using like a chemotherapy or a radiotherapy to like burn it and try to kill it. It's an immunotherapy to get your immune system working. So I started on this immunotherapy, which is just a little pill every day that I take that targets a mutation that my tumor has, and it essentially, in my oncologist says, in dumbed down words, it tells my mutation work faster at slowing down the growth of the tumor. Cool as that. I've been taking this drug for 6 months now, and normally in the clinical trials, I think it was about like 80% of people saw their tumors stop growing, and then like 60 or 70% were seeing their tumors shrink. And so typically the people that were seeing their tumors shrink were on the drug for like a year or a little over a year. I've only been on it for 6 months, and today I had my scan, and my oncologist is like looking at my scan. He's like, yeah, everything looks good. It doesn't look like anything's grown, which is all we could ask for at this point, that nothing grows.
And prior to this, for the last 3 years, every time she does a scan every 3 months to monitor the growth of the tumor.
I do.
And it's always the worst time of every year for us. Every 3 months, anxiety goes up.
Every quarter, I'm like, oh.
So you don't know. You're like,
Yeah.
what did I, what's my score? And every time for the last 3 years, she was diagnosed 5 years ago, it hasn't been good news. It's been, hey, we got a little bit of growth. Hey, we got a little bit of growth.
Yeah, 2 more surgeries. And
then we did more surgeries and all this stuff. And we did this big surgery 6 months ago, which was not risky, but it was aggressive to get her back to a baseline of nothing, started the new drug. And what did he say?
And he said today, he's like, yeah, it's looking good. It's not growing. Actually, I think we may see a little bit of shrinkage here. And I'm like, shrinkage? And I wish I had a picture. Maybe I'll try to find a picture for TJ to put on the screen. He's like, yeah, look right here. And so like the way the tumor shows up on the MRI is like a really thick white mark. And then when the tumor starts shrinking, it becomes a little bit more like faded out. So it's more like a light sketch, if you will. Think of like a really like dark pencil or like a Sharpie, and then like a light sketch of a pencil. And it's looking more like light. And he's like, yeah, I think we're seeing a little bit of shrinkage, and I've only been on it for 6 months. So that's great news. The greatest news is that it wouldn't grow. But then the greater news is that it would shrink. So You're stuck with me.
It was,
You cry happy tears.
yeah, it was really good news.
You're not sad that you're stuck with me.
No, very happy. So,
Yeah, we are super blessed. Look at this dent in my head from surgery. Oh!
I'm not putting that in the video.
Don't let them see that because they always ask. They're always like, this is my scar, which you can't even see because my surgeon's a freaking G. Look at that. This is my hair growth. This is my hair so far. 6 months. We are growing. And then I look pretty normal when I have my hair like this. But then if I take my hair like this, we have a little bit of what they call muscle fallout because he opens up this way, pulls this way, and the muscle has fallen. So we have little holes.
He said he could do plastic surgery to fill it, but I tell Sabrina I don't notice it. I never see it.
Lie.
She thinks it's way worse than it really is. But yeah, so very emotional day. The beginning of this video, I didn't film nearly as much as I normally do or wanted to, just because I couldn't like focus. I was waiting for her results to come back in. So a really joyous day, really grateful. It's been a lot. So praise God. We're very happy. We're very thankful and wish us luck. We still do scans every 3 months.
No, pray for us.
And pray for us.
Pray for us. Still scans every 3 months. Next 3 months, maybe it's a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Or
so
maybe it's just completely gone. We're always praying for that.
maybe one day. Well, anyways, M5 is awesome, babe. I tuned it today. It's so fast.
It's faster
It's
than it was.
way faster.
Can we do a video of me and you off of a line?
I would smoke you.
Versus,
Smoke you.
but I would catch you eventually, right?
Nope, not anymore.
What?
No way.
You would smoke me and then be gone?
You're not even in the same ballpark as me.
Oh, sure.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, head over to thehuncompany.com. Check out the new drop we did, all the new t-shirts. Had some really crazy news today about Hunt & Co., which I'll hopefully might be able to share with you guys here pretty soon, but really excited. Everything's looking up. Great day. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out and keep moving forward.